Nordhold. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Enemies are coming. Every decision matters. Build your city, grow the economy, and prepare for enemy waves. Strengthen your defenses, adapt your strategy, and unleash your hero's full potential. This unique tower defense will test your skills. Are you worthy to claim a place in Valhalla? Now, I only previewed this via the demo about probably 2 months ago. It was still fresh in my mind when I played the full game. It's really, really good fun, this. It's not your standard tower defense game. This has way more depth than any tower defense game that I've really played. You have this whole city area that you have to build, and it's through the city that you get everything: your perks, your towers, and your hero abilities. You see, all the materials required to build the towers come from your city. You have to build houses, you have to grow wheat, to hire workers to put in the stone mines, the wood, the sawmills, the gold mines, or you ain't going to build shit. So it's very strategic, this. You've got to decide which workers to put where, what kind of economy you're going for. Are you going to go for a gold kind of passive economy, which is the best, or are you going to just go heavily into chopping down the trees and mining the old rocks? Because all your towers cost a bit of everything, really. Most of them do anyway. Some require more rocks than others, and some require more wood than others, and a lot of them do require gold. Also, towers pair off with synergies, and you can get a big buff for that tower if you're synergizing with the right towers. And then you've got the pathing system. You uncover a new chunk of map after every wave. So once that wave's over and you go to the economy phase, you make all your decisions about what you're going to spend your money on. You then go back to the next wave and it will open a new area of the map. And you don't know where the hell that's going to go. Is it going to go north, south, east or west? It could branch off into 2 other areas, which can be a pain in the arse. It could be a linear map that just goes in a kind of straight-ish line, or it could double back on itself, which gives you the opportunity for earlier towers that you've built to hit other roads that are coming into range. Then there's the enemies themselves. There's loads of different types of enemies come at you, and boss waves. And then you've got shopping waves where you can buy relics that come up. You can see all this in the top right corner. It tells you what's going to happen on on what wave that it's going to happen, so you can prepare yourself. If there's going to be a market opening up in a couple of waves, save as much of your gold as you can so you can buy all of the relics. It's a really fun game, and it's a very hard game. It's very brutal. I noticed a lot of people struggling on wave 27. I got knocked back a couple of times on it before I beat it. It just kind of spikes up and down now and then with certain bosses that come along. And then you've got your hero. You were offered a selection of heroes very early on in the game, and well, depending on your playstyle and what you have planned, you've got to be really careful what hero you pick. And there's buildings that buff everything that you can build. There's a big statue that will buff your towers. You can buff your economy massively. There's loads and loads of things to unlock. And then when you die, and you will die very early on in this game when you first start playing it, because it's a roguelike game. So as you go on and die, you will get persistent things to spend. It's called honor, to make your next run just that little bit easier, to give you a few more buffs and a bit more resources, and there's tons of things you can put that money into to help your next run. So it does become a bit grindy, but the grind is a fun grind. The only thing I dislike about this game is, why do you get to sacrifice workers to the devil? Why does the occult have to be in nearly every game now? It just seems like developers kind of ignorant that they just say, we need the occult in there. I mean, why would you want to give credit to somebody who in real life sacrifices babies? Sod the occult. I wouldn't have it in any game. It's a despicable religion that sacrificed children. I mean, why would you put that in your game? Get rid of it. Anyway, on that bombshell, guys, Nordhold, definitely worth a buy. A really fun tower defense. Satan's an arsehole.